Is he not gorgeous or what? Hey? Femi, I missed you when you were in Lagos, my brother. He's busy becoming a star there, so I'm glad you came back to Joburg. Ladies and gentlemen, Femi Koya. Wow. I think I need a little podium. I feel terribly short, but this is lovely. I feel like that's cool. Welcome, ladies and gents, and what an honor it is to be your MC today. Before I start, let me make friends with the lady or gent who's lost their keys. It looks like a Renault. Yeah, there she is. Okay, I'll hang on to them for you. Super. One thing out the way. Super, super stuff. As I said, a very good morning, ladies and gents. Can you all hear me nicely? We didn't do a sound check earlier. You guys can hear me at the back? Yay, fantastic. My name is Andy Klee, and I'll be your MC and entertainment for the morning. The Gender Mainstreaming Awards have been developed by Business Engage to encourage private sector to buy in to achieving more meaningful representation of women in the mainstream of organizations, and to reward companies and individuals that have committed to gender mainstreaming. The Gender Mainstreaming Awards have grown from 850 people at a black tie event in 2019 to 8,000 people online in 2021, and now in the 10th year to 3 provincial events in the month of July, held in Gauteng, KZN, and the Western Cape. KZN is being held in Durban at RCL Foods this morning, and in the Western Cape, we had a very successful event at RMB Portside last week. We then had 2 regional events in South Africa and Kenya on the 6th of October, with the event also live-streamed across the African continent. This morning's awards are divided into 3 categories. They are Inclusive Leader Award, Positive Role Model Award, and RMB's Africa's Fearless Thinker Award. As we progress through the morning, I'll embellish a bit more on the criteria for each category. I would like to say thank you to all the nominees and those who nominated, making this the most wonderful year with 84 judges and 890 entries across Africa. We are all aware of the inflationary pressures in South Africa currently. These awards are no exception. The 890 entries is a whopping 60% up on last year, so it's certainly inflation that we can live with. Of course, a big thank you to our sponsors, Accenture, who are the naming rights sponsor, JSC, silver sponsor, RMB, category sponsor for RMB's Africa's Fearless Thinker Award, Imperial, Assupol Life, Tiger Brands, the 2021 Southern Africa Gender Mainstreaming Champion, and East Africa Breweries Limited, the 2021 East Africa Gender Mainstreaming Champion. A thank you to our supporters, the 30% Club, Southern and Eastern Africa, IDOSA, IODSA, SAVCA, South Africa Human Rights Commission, Sunday Times, celebrating women, the Financial Mail for the supplements, and of course, welcome today to the representatives of the 2021 Africa Gender Mainstreaming Champion, EY. To the videographers and photographers, Yolandi, the venue and the sound team, thank you very much. Willem from Stone, who's a great support in terms of the media coverage, thank you to you. And last, but certainly not least, thank you to all our thank you to you all for supporting Business Engage throughout the years. I would like to call on our sponsors to say a few words and to kick off our morning. First up, we have Kitsiwe Nkuna from Accenture, followed by Elizabeth Rachedi from Tiger Brands to open. Kitsiwe, the stage is yours. I'm going to move this a bit closer for us. There we go.
Thank you so much.
Sure, my darling.
Good morning, beautiful people. I said, good morning, beautiful people. Wonderful. Please excuse me, my colleague, Ketiwe, is unable to be with us this morning. My name is Dr. Ntombi Mangwani. I'm a proud member of the Accenture family, and I also have the pleasure of leading the Women's Forum at Accenture. Can I ask all the gentlemen in the room to go to all the women they can see and say, it's Women's Month, rock it, have a beautiful time, I love you, I believe in you, I'm a champion, I'm a collaborator, and I'm with you. Come on, gents, let's go. Come on, gents. All the gents. Come on, gents. Come on, gents. You can stand up from your table, walk to a woman at another table and say, I'm a collaborator, I believe in you, and to me, Women's Month is every day of the year, not just August. Come on, gents. Come on, gents. I want to see you coming out of your tables and showing the women some love. Ladies, are you feeling the love? Must I get the men to stand up again? Come on, guys, we're not seeing you. I can see the people at this table. I haven't seen the gentlemen stand up. I haven't seen the gentlemen at this table stand up. Let's see, who else am I not seeing? Come on, gents, go and give the ladies some love. There's gentlemen in that table over there, the spotlight, gentlemen with the gray jacket. Come and give some people some love. There's also the table next door. Has every lady in this room received some love? Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. And welcome to today. As I've said, my name is Dr. Ntombi Mangwani, and I'm an absolute champion for gender equality, inclusion, and diversity. Accenture participates as a sponsor because we believe that equality is a right. It is an absolute right, and we all are sitting here because we know that where there is equality in a space, there is profitability, there is innovation. People innovate when they work in environments and corporate cultures that inculcate that equality culture, that encourages women. And also, we know that it is a human right because when you have equality in a country, economies grow. We know that it saves lives from a gender violence perspective. We know that it improves healthcare. We know that it actually grows people and delivers productivity, innovation. We're not sitting here to try and say, why are we here? Why equality? Anyone who is here says we support the need to see women at the top. Today is really about showing the corporates that celebrate women, want women at the top, believe in women, understand when boardrooms, when leadership boards are actually diverse and represented, cultures in that organizations will thrive. Productivity, profitability will thrive. I want to celebrate all the sponsors that support Business Engage. I want to celebrate all the corporates that participate and submit their stories and tell their stories of what they are doing to change lives in South Africa. We need more corporates like yourselves. We need more leaders such as yourselves. And we need to tell your stories so that others who are not where you are at can join that story. We need those stories because each and every single one of you, you have a daughter, you have a son, and they need to be part of the journey moving forward. We need to know that our girls and our women in university are able to dream big. And it is through the art of storytelling, through them seeing what you are doing in your organizations, through them hearing what you are doing as individuals to raise future leaders, to raise the next female president. They need to hear these stories for them to understand the art of the possible. Ladies and gentlemen, do not take the journey we are on lightly. We need to build a South Africa that is representative of its people. And I want to thank each and every single one of you for being part of the journey, for being part of that experiment that says women can succeed and make it at the top. And ladies, if there's one thing I ask, one is for you to use your voices. Two is for you to take your men alongside with you on the journey. We are not going to succeed in gender mainstreaming in the corporate. We will not succeed in equality if we do not work with our male counterparts. We will not shift the behavior and get the correct language and the correct attitudes, remove stereotypes if we do not educate each other. We will also not be able to grow as women if we do not understand how our male counterparts receive and perceive us. We are in this together. We have to work together. South Africa needs all of us. And I congratulate and celebrate every individual, every organization that believes in gender mainstreaming, that believes in equality, inclusion, diversity, because we all have to belong. And congratulations to all the winners that will be announced today, and a big congratulations to Business Engage that's been doing phenomenal work, bringing us together year in and year out. And once again, thank you to all our sponsors. Enjoy your morning.
Good morning. I always get nervous standing at podiums because I drew, when they were handing out the jeans for heights, I drew the shorter straw, and I always find the shortest person in the room because it kind of makes me feel better. Morning, welcome. Thank you, Ntombi. Thank you, Colleen, and the Business Engage team for inviting us to speak this morning. A really important morning for us. The goal is very clear. And all the conversations, all the plans, all the discussions and plans that we have are really aimed and geared towards one goal. How do we support women to thrive, to grow, to really contribute meaningfully in all the spheres of their lives? And I guess that's why we have these kind of events. That's why we have the Gender Mainstreaming Awards, because they really surface for us what is important in terms of how we achieve this goal. So for Tiger Brands, it was really quite important that when we heeded the call to participate and be partners with Business Engage and the Gender Mainstreaming Awards, we actually stood up to the challenge and the call. It aligned with our plans and our aspirations from a DEI perspective in terms of how do we actually accelerate the development and empower women in our organization across all the levels of Tiger Brands. So when we participated, we had absolutely no intention of what the results would come out as. We saw it as an opportunity, as a platform for us to really benchmark ourselves. So are we doing what we should be doing? What are our colleagues in the industry doing, in broader South Africa doing? What are other corporates doing around achieving this particular goal? So when we participated last year and we partnered and walked the journey with Colleen and the team, we absolutely were quite humbled at the results that came out, where we were then named the Southern African champions for the Gender Mainstreaming Awards for 2021. A very humbling, very exciting process that we went through. We were named 4 out of the 6 categories in terms of the awards that we received. And really an affirmation that the work that we've been doing has not been for naught. Internally, when we talk in Tiger, we're always talking about roaring. So it was really a proud moment where we roared with pride and celebrated the tigresses in our environment and all the work that we've been doing in terms of accelerating their development. What is really also important around what we aligned with the goals that the Business Engage team are trying to achieve with gender mainstreaming is looking at how we broaden and elevate the conversation on representation and equality for women beyond the borders of South Africa. So as an organization, we've been quite clear in terms of our aspirations and ambitions to grow on the continent. And what the Business Engage team are doing is really great in the sense that it aligns certainly with our aspiration in terms of how do we actually recognize and celebrate women across the continent. So, Colleen, I read the article that you had in the Women Celebrating Women Business Times, where you interviewed Thando Peto, and the title of that award said, "Africa, Here We Come." I'd like to challenge that to actually say, we are here. Africa is here. And we're doing quite a lot, and it's evident in the conversations that we've been having, in what we're seeing, and certainly today, the awards that will be handed out, and the fact that beyond the borders of South Africa, this is a conversation and an agenda that certainly needs to be elevated. I like what you've just done in terms of challenging our gentleman in the room, Ntombi, because it again aligns with what we would like to achieve. We cannot walk the journey alone. We walk this journey with you, we partner with you. We can only achieve our success with you by our side, helping us break down those barriers, helping us achieve what we want to achieve. So I do want to salute the gentlemen in the room and the gentlemen in the corporates of South Africa who continue to support the agenda for us to accelerate as women. I try to look at what's going on, what are the conversations that are going on globally at the moment, and I just want to read to you how we as South Africa have aligned to that in terms of what we see as supporting the conversations that we're having. So the UN goals in terms of achieving equality by 2023 really speak to how do we realize the rights for an equal future. So that's what South Africa has actually themed as Celebrating Women this year. And I actually want to read it to you because I thought it was so well penned in terms of really speaking to this goal that I spoke to earlier. It reads as such: imagine a world where all people have equal rights and opportunities. Women and girls are not afraid of walking home late at night, and men and boys are not trapped in the oppressive masculinities. In this imaginative world, gender equality is the norm. Men and women get paid equally for equal work of equal value and share the care of the work at home. I want to repeat that, gents. Share the care of the work at home. Imagine equality in political leadership, in classrooms, in corporate boardrooms, on factory floors. Women and girls have equal say in decisions that affect their lives, their bodies, the policies, and the environment, from villages to the cities that they live in. And I thought that really captured the essence of what we're trying to achieve in all the efforts towards achieving equality and gender representation. So congratulations, Colleen and the team, on your 10th anniversary of growing from strength to strength in advancing our cause. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Liz and Ntombi. Ntombi, I love your energy, girlfriend. I remember you from the studio the last time. She burst in and said, "Guys, I'm here." I was like, wow, I like this lady. Whew. She's going to come jam with me later. Please enjoy a delicious breakfast, and we'll get started with the awards shortly after that. Voices in my dreams telling me where I should go, saying over here is where I wanna be. These melodies in me, yeah, this is who I am. Dig by your dawning eye, Gabantla kwa gomino. A little way to show you. A little way to show you. Anyway to show you. Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. When you smile, when you dance, when you look into my eyes. Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. Bani bendi buza, gabafuna tonina, yeah. Bati tenzani, ngisi flag zagabantu. Now we bendi buza, naguzo wenzanina. Din lava tenzani mayam. I'm saying this is me, so please just let it be. I'm giving you my love, I want your affection. I'm saying this is me, so please just let it be. I'm giving you my love, I want your attention. I'm saying this is me, please just let it be. Giving you my love, I want your affection. I'm saying this is me, please just let it be. I'm giving you my love. Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. Yeah. Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. When you smile, when you dance, when you look into my eyes. Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. Ooh, yeah. Oh, oh. Do, 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 do. Oh, Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. When you smile, when you dance, when you look into my eyes. Mamzon jigizito, galon tulomino. For beautiful. Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. My love is blind, can't you see my desire? That's the way love goes. Yeah. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Gonna take you there. That's the way love goes. Yeah. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. Yeah. That's the way love goes. Ladies and gents, please feel free to order another coffee or another tea because we won't be doing any service during the awards. So if you want a little cup of coffee, please order it now before we start with the awards. That's the way love goes, yeah. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, yeah. That's the way love, that's the way love, that's the way love goes. Like a moth to a flame burned by the fire. My life is blind, can't you see my desire? Moth to a flame burned by the fire, yeah. My life is blind, can't you see my desire? I said, that's the way. That's the way, 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 that's the way. Come now, that's the way, 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 that's the way. Come now, tell now, that's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes, yeah. Don't you know you love, baby? Ooh. That's the way love goes. That's the way it goes, yeah. Mo. Lole wai dudula, lole wai dudula, lole wai dudula, nangasiza. Lole wai dudula, lole wai dudula, lole wai dudula, nangasiza. Sulle zongyen bezin dagwetu, sulle zongyen bezin dagwetu, sulle zongyen bezin dagwetu, nangasiza. Sulle zongyen bezin dagwetu, sulle zongyen bezin dagwetu, sulle zongyen bezin dagwetu, nangasiza. Ulole wai dudula, nangasiza. She sings about the train that goes to heaven. Oh man, Zahara, Zonke, Zahara.
Zodwa umaufuna kona kona tandaza Bezulu inkosini kudla inhlale zodwa umaufuna kona kona tandaza
Ladies and gents, please give this guy the biggest clap. I say to my husband, I'm sorry, but on stage, he's my husband. Femi. We'll be back with you guys shortly. Great. Hello, everyone, and we're back live and in charge. Fabulous. I've got all the lights on me. I hope you guys have all got your cup of coffee or your cup of tea with you. We'll be closing down the waiter service while we are busy with awards. So if you guys wouldn't mind taking a seat and we can get started with our awards. I had to laugh last night. I was going through all the names. And my little 3-year-old said, "Mummy, how'd you say that name?" I tell you what, I had her in hysterics. I said, "You must learn, my child. If you are to be a child of Africa, you must learn." It was super cute. Super. Thanks to Fem. You're a superstar, my darling husband on stage. Let's begin with our first of 3 awards categories for this morning. That is of inclusive leader. The criteria for this category are male or female who is actively sponsoring others up the ranks. They have ingrained into their leadership style a recognition of the probable benefits to their business that diversity brings, with special emphasis on gender. The nomination is made by a person or group of people who know the nominee very well, primarily in a business role, and the nominee accepts the nomination in writing. And our nominees are, if the individual groups may please remain on stage for a photograph. Group 1, entrepreneur. I'd like to call on stage Andrew Tsuro, Dr. Ketsiwe Dlamini, Gavin Makabela, Mokhadi Olga Mogokare, Nicola Larson, Sadiqa Lossman, Tiffany Turkington Palmer, Trafina Kokong, and Kalnisha Singh. If you guys wouldn't mind making your way up on stage. Hi. I think use the stairs in the front would probably be best, yes. And the winner of this section is Kalnisha Singh. Well done. Congratulations to all. Thank you. Our next group for government, we'd like to call up on stage Jacob Mashinjike, apologies, Marion Hughes, and Tandiwe Nkambule, as well as Aniki Swanepoel. Do we have... Okay. We've got Aniki, okay. Well done, my darling. You take center stage. Oh, and Jacob. Thanks, Jacob. Congratulations to Aniki. Yeah. Well done. Group 3, large companies. Kamvaletu Makebane, Kayembe Ilunga. Listen to that, I love it. Khomotso Lebele, Kovin Nayaga, Miriam Tayob Kassin, CASA, Puya Della, and Snowy Masekale. Of course, as well as His Excellency Tal Edgars, QC. And of course, our winner of this category is His Excellency Tal Edgars. Congratulations. Group 4, for internationally listed companies, I'd like to call on Benita Senyatsi, Fatima Newman, Lee Naik. Just the 3 categories. And we have 2, great. Okay, who, Venita and Venetia, all right. Are you collecting on behalf of Fatima? Okay, super. And our winner of this category is Lee Naik. Group 5, I'd like to call on, for multinational companies, Bridget Barnard, Karin Brady, Refilwe Kakana, Rumisha Motilal, Zanele Dintwa, and Ignatius Sehul. Our winner of this section, Ignatius Sahule. Thank you. Okay. May I ask Avuyo to come and join us up on stage, please? And then to have that fabulous winner music while they walk up on stage as well, please. Thank you, my darling. Our top 12 scoring individuals from all the areas in Southern Africa that progressed through to the Southern Africa regional interviews are Anaki Swanepoel, Karin Brady, His Excellency Tal Edgars, Ignatius Sehul, Kayembe Ilunga, Lee Naik, Martha Bessinger, Mukwandi Chibesakunda, Snowy Masakale, Tasman Coleman, and Zanele Dintwa. Please note that these rankings are based overall scores and may not in themselves be category winners. I'd like to call on Joanne Paul, one of our inclusive leader judges, to join me on stage and tell us a bit more about what the judges were looking for, the experience, and to name the top 6 that have been selected for Southern Africa regionals. Thanks, Jo.
Right. First of all, thank you very much to Business Engaged, Colleen, Accenture, and all of the sponsors. I think that heed a call to action here. Good morning, everybody, to Andy and your stage husband, Femi, for keeping us entertained. And to every single winner and everyone that has come up on stage so far, I am in awe. So for that, it's a privilege and a pleasure to be here in person today. I think the call to embrace inclusion came with a hug, and Ntombi, well done, off the back of that. And how apt to have this morning, specifically from a judging perspective, with Mandela Day earlier this month. So our march to freedom is irreversible, he said. We must not allow fear to stand in our way. And the story around diversity, equity, and inclusion is exactly the same. So judging these awards has been a reminder of our humanity. As the nominations have grown every year, I think 890 this year alone across the categories, it's a sign of, I think worth it. Okay. It's a sign of hope, of optimism, and that empathy can be learned. Kindness paid forward, especially when it is experienced. So as the judges, for those of you that have been named as the top 12, and it's been an absolute blessing when I say that, a thankful Tuesday to have heard the stories, these were the things we were looking for. visible commitment, authentic commitment to diversity, to challenging the status quo, holding others accountable to make diversity and inclusion part of their everyday life. It was a personal priority. Secondly, humility, being modest about their capabilities, admitting mistakes, showing their vulnerability, creating a space for others, helping them find their voice and having a voice themselves. Awareness of a bias. They showed awareness of their personal blind spots, so conscious and almost surprised that they were there, as well as flaws in the system and how to work hard to drive meritocracy. They were curious about others, that innate, genuine interest in people. They had an open mindset, deep curiosity. They listened without judgment. Actually, getting them to speak was quite hard in terms of their nominations. They used to seek out empathy and understand those around them. The other one was cultural intelligence, attentive to others' cultures, adapt as required, and they answered some really difficult curveball questions around getting to the heart of who they were. An effective collaboration. None of them were doing it alone. They empowered others, they paid attention to diversity, creating spaces that were psychologically safe and focused on team cohesion, on individuals, the community, and their society at large. So they demonstrated very openly and honestly why they were nominated. They embodied compassion, sympathy, empathy, and generous behavior. It was a tough one. And for Michael Juden and Gavin Fitzmaurice, who are online watching this, we know how hard the deliberations were and how heartwarming too. We aim to get to know the people behind the story. Thank you for your authenticity, your vulnerability, for being so real. And so as Joe Gestad said, if you do not intentionally, deliberately, and proactively include, you unintentionally exclude. So thank you for your DNA, and in alphabetical order, and a very difficult task by the judges, I would like to say well done to the 6 finalists. We will see you on the 6th of October, and this is the beginning of a continued journey as part of the Gender Mainstream Awards and more. Aniki Swanepoel, congratulations. Kayemba Lunga, congratulations. Lee Nike, congratulations. Martha Bessenger, dialing in from KZN, congratulations. Mukwandi Chibensukunda in Zambia, congratulations. And His Excellency, Dr. Ambassador Tel Edgars, GC, congratulations to all of you. We are looking forward to more of what you do. Keep doing it and taking people with you. Well done. And I hand back to Andy now. Thank you.
Thank you, darling Joe. Tremendous. Our second awards category for this morning is that of positive role model. The criteria is that of a lady who is growing her career and who understands the responsibility that comes with being a role model and the need to inspire others to do the same. The nominee is nominated by a person or group of people who know her very well, primarily in a business role, and the nominee accepts the nomination in writing. I would like to have up on stage for Group 1, the second award, Positive Role Model, Alice Dlamini, Dr. Ntlolo Tonyani, Jinika Ekvongvu, Jabulile Maseko, Razia Suleiman, Pumla Randela, Precious Muvalani, Tara Turkington, and Tracy Govender. And of course, Kalnisha Singh, but I don't think Kanisha's with us today, am I right? No. The winner of this section is Kalnisha Singh. I think she'll receive her certificate later. We didn't know you were. Gotta love Malks. Sorry, Kals. Kalnisha Singh, our winner. You need to do a jeté across the stage. Seems surprised, Cal. Okay, girls, let's get nice and close for the photograph. Congratulations. Group 2 in alphabetical order, we have Atule Ngalakwezi, Kangize Joveni Maputa, Mpo Chipu, as well as Nontobeko Mathenjwa. Yes, come up on stage. Girl. Woo-hoo. Well done. The winner of this section, Nontobeko Matendwa. Did I get that right? Congrats. Group 3 in alphabetical order. I'd like to call on Amanda John. Excuse me. I should sing these names. There you go. Danica Varma, Diane Hingston, Kensani Nobanda, Lindy Mayepa, Natalie O'Connell, Valdine Reddy, Vili Swaboya, Yashina Maharaj, and Miriam Tayob Kasim. And our winner of the section, Miriam Tayob Kasim. Congrats, girls. Group 4 in alphabetical order. Karina Krirar, Lebo Mokhabodi, Mayuri Naidu, Refilwe Kakana, Rumisha Motilal, Vinolia Martin, Zandile Njamela, and Rachel Njoroge. Our winner of this section is Rachel Njoroge. Congratulations. Group 5 in alphabetical order, Dr. Avila Kunen, Innocentia Mahlangu, Kesaji Nayaga, Musa Wenkosi Donia Saurumbe, yes, Natalie Abrams, Princess Motembi, and Rochelle Hussein, as well as Lwandile Simelan. Please make your way up on stage. A winner of this section, Luandile Simelan. Okay. Our winner of Gauteng, model winner, positive role model, is Rachel Njoroge. Yeah, she's not here. Okay. Do we have a video? Okay. There'll be a video of her.
Wow. Okay. But now I understand. Yes,
Well
Oh
done.
my gosh. Wow. Thanks so much, Cole.
Congratulations, Rachel.
And
Congratulations.
Quite overwhelming news. Very, very good news for a Thursday morning, I must say. I don't know how this happened, but I am very overwhelmed, and it's a privilege indeed to be nominated as the positive role model for Gauteng. I will be doing some investigations to find out who are these people that I have had a strong positive influence on. But again, as leaders, I think we do our work in order to hopefully have positive impact on others. And when that is recognized, absolutely amazing and overwhelming. So thank you so much, Cole, and thanks to everybody that participated and contributed to that nomination. And importantly, to all the employees out there that, continue to look up to me and other leaders. I think it's a great, strong message for us as leaders as well, that the work that we do matters, and, we must continue to take it as a privilege and, do our very best. No matter the challenges, no matter the dramas, I was telling you guys, joining early, it's worth it at the end of the day. So thank you very much.
That brings us to our third and final category for this morning, which is R&B Africa's Fearless Thinker Award. The R&B Africa's Fearless Thinker Award seeks to identify an individual who is recognized among their colleagues and/or community for their groundbreaking, innovative thought leadership on tackling gender mainstreaming issues. The individual needs to be able to demonstrate confidence and steadfastness in pursuit of those ideas. Their ideas must be or have been actionable by a broader audience. Implementation or actionability of ideas by either the individual or a broader group is key. We have one lady who's here with us. She is Mona Lisa Zwambila. Yes. And where's Mona Lisa? Is she here? Give me a wave. She's going to come and join me up on stage. Mona Lisa is one of 5 individuals across Africa that has been shortlisted for the R&B's Africa's Fearless Thinker Award. Congratulations, Mona Lisa. Yoo-hoo! We look forward to the final results for all the categories, which will be announced on the event on the 6th of October. That brings us to a close for this morning's 10th Gender Mainstreaming Awards, Provincial Individual Breakfast. Sure, that was a mouthful. Once again, thank you to all who have attended and contributed to this morning. Please enjoy some networking and some tea, and I'm going to call on my husband. Let's go and make some music. Colleen, thank you so much for having me yet again. You guys are such great fun. Thank you. Dearest Cole. Have a super afternoon and a great morning. Cheers.